Now, I don't know about you, but me personally, I am getting really tired of gaming companies and games in general doing this. And I know you guys are probably wondering like what I'm about to say. And, some people may find it controversial, and that's okay. I'll leave the comments open for you guys. But, I personally think that these new games coming out and all these companies, developers, whatever, they need to stop making these games for old generation consoles. So I'm talking like the PS4 and the original Xbox. They need to stop doing this, because I'm not gonna lie, when they do this, making games for older consoles, it kind of ruins the performance and just overall ruins the game. Because then, they have to make like sacrifices and, take out certain things and dumb down the graphics and all that. Because again, you have to cater for the people on the old gen, and they have to make sacrifices, and it's gonna make the game just feel weird for somebody who's playing on the newer gen, because they have to like accommodate for the older gen niggas who just doesn't want to get a console. Now I know it's hard for niggas out here nowadays to either pay for a new PlayStation 5 or a new Xbox, or those kind of things. It's tough out here, but I mean, come on, bro. The PS5 came out in like 2020. It's been like how many years? Like 5 years now, bro. You can definitely get a PS5 or a new Xbox at this point, bro. I'm not saying not everyone can, but if you work or you do something, you stack your bread and you make your money, you can get a PS5, bro. I did that, and I'm chilling. But I get it. Like, some people, they don't want to upgrade. They have nostalgia and love for the old consoles. But I mean, at some point in time, bro, time's gonna run out on you, and it's gonna be hard to play, because you can hop on a PlayStation right now, a PlayStation 4 or old Xbox, and try to play a game like Fortnite or Black Ops 6 or 2K or some game, and it's either gonna run like dog shit, or it's just not gonna be playable. And I know you don't want to sit here and play a product that you're not happy with, when you can be playing on a vastly improved experience with next generation, instead of just like wasting your time on thing. And again, this ruins games, because like I said, they have to make changes, like, put in some features that, can't be on the next gen edition, or they, change down graphics, dumb them down, and the game either comes out bad or something. Because again, I've seen this with a lot of recent games, like 2K and COD is a perfect example. And when they keep on making these games for the previous generation, like I said, they have to make sacrifices and changes, and that just ruins the game entirely. And I'm getting really tired of that, because there are some good games that are coming up for this year, and they are coming, and people are asking like, when is it coming for PS4? Is it coming for Xbox One? Like, bro, upgrade, my nigga. I mean, like I said before, I know it's getting hard out here for people to buy these new consoles and shit, but at some point, bro, you just gotta, get on that wave, because the more new games as we go into like 2025, 6 and onwards, more games are gonna be coming for the PS5 and the new Xboxes, and these old generation consoles won't get these games, bro. So at some point in time, you're gonna have to, you feel me, put your pride aside and, upgrade your console, because these games coming out like GTA 6 and all these games that we're getting are not gonna be on the PS4 and the old Xboxes. I'm 100% sure of that. Like, you try to run GTA 6 on the PS4 or the old Xbox, that shit's probably gonna blow up the moment you press it in the home menu, you feel me? So, just stop, bro. Plain and simple, just stop making these games for old gen consoles. Like I said, I get it. Some people, they have love and nostalgia for their PlayStation 4s and the old Xboxes, and I get it, bro. No one is saying that you have to upgrade, but it's just like, when people don't do this shit, and companies have to force themselves to make changes that they don't want to make to cater to people who are on old gen hardware, it ruins the game for the people on next gen, and it ruins the game for them overall, and causes it to like not sell well or not do well, because again, you're playing a half-ass game because you had to make changes for people on old gen consoles. And I don't think that's fair to the people who are paying like $60, $70 for these games now, because these games are going up in prices too. So you bet your ass if I'm like paying $70, $80 for a new game, I want the full experience of that shit. I'm not paying for no work in progress game because some nigga did not want to upgrade from PS4 to a PS5. I'm not doing that. So, stop doing it, plain and simple. And the reason why I even made this video in the first place today is because I saw on Twitter, like, Black Ops 7, the latest Black Ops that's coming up after 6, they said that PS4 and Xbox One is gonna be getting the game and Nintendo Switch is not getting it, or the 2, which I find funny because the Nintendo Switch 2 is getting games like Cyberpunk and Batman and sparkingzero and those games, and I'm surprised they're not putting Black Ops 7. They probably will, at some point, but you know how Nintendo is. So, if they do it, they do it. If they don't, it's fine. But, again, another half-assed game is coming on the PS4 and Xbox One. And from what I've been hearing too, Black Ops 6 is not even in a good space right now. And then again, this old gen shit with Black Ops 7, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to make like, changes and sacrifices that fuck the game up for people on next gen, because again, they gotta cater to old generation players. And like I said, I get it, bro. Some people, they're attached to their PS4. They got it like, probably in I would say the PS4 came out in 2013, but I would say for like the younglings back then, I would say like maybe 2017, 16, 18, around there, they probably got it. And they have a nostalgia for it, and no one's blaming them for it. But my guy, these games are coming out, like it or not, they're gonna be running on better, higher graphics, better end technology, and you just gotta upgrade, bro, plain and simple. I get it. Some people, they have an attachment to their old consoles and shit, but with these games, as time goes on and these consoles and all these games get better graphic-wise, performance-wise, you're gonna have to upgrade eventually, bro. Like, I get it. Dropping that 500 on that PlayStation is kind of hard nowadays, but you feel me? If you want to get better experience in the game and stuff like that, you just got to make that sacrifice. And, it's time, bro, because like I said, man, the PS5 came out 5 years ago, basically, and you can literally get one right now. You can get the digital one for cheaper. You can get the disc one. Regardless of which one you get, it's still the same shit. And you feel me? You can get it, bro. It's simple, and it's not that much, at least for the digital. The digital is cheap, but, just make that upgrade, bro. Hell, you could even like trade in your PlayStation 4 and probably get less off a PS5 purchase. Just like, just do something like that and just upgrade in general, man. Because like I said, the more these games come out and they make, changes and stuff like that for old gen people, the more worse they are going to become. And it sucks because like I said, people are paying, $60, $70 for these games now because they're going up in price. And I'm not, again, no one's sitting here and playing a half-ass game because some nigga didn't want to upgrade from old gen to next gen. So yeah, hopefully in the coming months or years, people upgrade and put their pride aside, get a P5 or something higher, and leave these old gen consoles behind, bro, because their days are done. Like, if you try to play a PS4 in 2025, bro, that shit's literally gonna turn into an airline, bro. Like, this shit gonna start either smoking or stop making, jet turbo engine sounds and all types of shit, bro. So again, if you don't want to blow yourself up by playing a console or something, just simply upgrade, my nigga. And yeah, that's, pretty much it, bro. Just stop making these new gen games for old consoles, because you feel me, we moving past that. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should people, upgrade to new gen consoles? Should they stop making newer games for old gen consoles and stuff like that? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm Neon V2. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and peace out. I'm out of here.